overcast night here in Southern California as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Metropolitans are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Blake Snell will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jeff McNeil is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 0-2 coming. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday, presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Azarkar gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, still going back. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
In the hit will be Trent Grisham,
The center fielder.
as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
Batting third.
Time now to check the
Third
hometown
baseman.
Padres lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's hitting over .330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup, because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
And in steps Manny Machado. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now. Here's Will Myers. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up, and the Friars are off to an early 1-0 lead. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First pitch coming, here it is. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
So now here is Francisco Lindor. He'll be hoping to move up that NL home run leaderboard a bit, entering play number 9 in that category. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Batting 6, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll come in here at 263, 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Three and one now as that misses down and in.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, Pillar stands at first with 1 out. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Line softly to the right side, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another full count pitch home. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Digging in next, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
2 out with a man at first. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 New York. That'll bring up Austin Nola as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. That's the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Popped him up. McNeil is under it. 1 out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer, number 11 for him on the season, and the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. He's got it, and there's out number 2. Next up, Jose Azocar. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. The Padres get one in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We've played two, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So next to hit is Michael Conforto. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll reach first safely. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So here's Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Here's the 3-1. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hosmer in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Conforto over at second. Alonso at first, 2 out in the inning. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. First offering on its way. Fouled off. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Is in there. A called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. 2 out, nobody on. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for San Diego. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Myers going back, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pilar.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Austin Adams answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Kevin Pilar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
2-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Count remains 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swinging bunt, but it gets foul. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The catcher, number 3, Tomas.
Now into the box, Tomas Nido. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. To third. Taken in by Machado. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham charging forward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and New York's taking a 3-2 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Myers. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Austin Nola will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Pilar, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Jake Cronenworth. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The pitcher, number
And now
54.
time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Tommy Pham will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. First pitch on its way as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 7 homers and 16 RBIs. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Dan Altavilla, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Stepping in once again is Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in is Brandon Nimmo. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be good.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jurickson Profar. First pitch on its way.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those six-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution, bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
David Peterson, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. Here's Manny Machado now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Davis has got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Hey, that was an absolute fantastic diving catch and a really great effort. And I don't want to take away from it too much, but if you look closely at his route, it definitely was not the most direct way to get to the baseball. He didn't take a good angle initially, but let's credit him for making the adjustment and laying out for the catch.
Standing in now, Austin Nola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first
ユウ
strike.
さん、長時間お疲れ様でした。がっつりやり込みましたね。
If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield.
なんやかんやも
McNeil put it
11位
away
です
to
ね。
retire the side.
うん。
The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Friars 7 and the Mets 3.
ああ、肉デコさんも毎度です。
Now to bat, Pete Alonso. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pete Alonso becomes the first out of the inning. One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff.
やりだしたら止まらんくなりますね。
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Oh, look at Hosmer.
よっしゃ。
He's up with it. The throw. How about that?
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. Two parts to this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive and then a good feed of the foot to the pitcher. Just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
まあアランさんもね、がっつりハマってますからね。
Into the box, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fouled away. Here it comes. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the sixth inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
ガチャ券もらわんと。
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Wow.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
ウマ娘もえらい流行ってますので。
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning
流行
track
っ
for the
てる
first
こと
down.
にしてるんじゃん。
Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with show
このセン
track.
ター
Something
や
had a
たら
pretty good read off
守
the
りがいい
bat,
ですな。
carved out a nice route and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
まだでも前田さんのあれの方が面白そうですよね。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy,
Wow.
big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that 0-2
足は放
fastball wasn't
置。
even close, but
だい
I'm
ぶやっ
right
て
now.
たんちゃ
I'm
うん
still
か。
sitting on that heater.
7 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Nimmo.
But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling.
そんなにやるこ
That
と
gives
ない。
him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Jose Azocar
As he hits
Wow.
one on a line to left field.
but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
ああ、寝落ちしながらとか。いやー、あんだけでもね、やりはったら、だいぶ、眠気の方。どうしようかな。
Fernando Tatis Jr. will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch, as he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 10 home runs and 22 RBIs.
ああ、はい。
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Cronenworth is off of first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres leave 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Matt Strom is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last AB.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
ま
Here's
あ
the
これ
first
は
pitch
ね
to him.
完全に英語なんで日本語は全く出てこないんでね。
Smoke toward
Wow.
the hole. Oh, look at Hosmer. The throw to first in time.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
In now, Tomas Nido. Now he extends nicely, and this
yeah, but-
ball's driven to right field and deep. And
あー、
that
また
one
入った。
is gone.
今日なんかよう打たれますな。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Can you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you sit
Randa
and watch this
戦に
game
なっ
as a
てますな。
bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to
ゴーン
record the second
カ
out.
ルロス・ゴーンですね。
The batter, number 6.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just does manage to get a piece there
まあ
as
ま
this
だ
is
まだ
bounced
わからん
foul.
ですね、これは。
Comes set and the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. After it is Myers. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Please join us for the traditional.
1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Get up and stretch. It's the Friars 7 and the Mets 4. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Jurickson.
このユニフォームもまた迷彩柄でいいですか。
Now here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-1. Fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Trent Grisham will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on the way. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
もう一伸びない。
Conforto is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
出ましたね。私のチャンネルをフォローしろみたいなことでした。たまに来ますよね。有名になりたいですかみたいな。フォローしろちゃうは違うんですか。フォロワーがどうと書いてますけど。
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count is 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
フォローの販売人ですか。
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4.
So here's Will Myers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
マネーで買う
Count
感
set.
じで
Here's
す
the
か。
nothing and nothing pitch. Now the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
あちゃ
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. One left for San Diego. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, number 9, Brandon Newman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by
よいしょ。
Hosmer. And he'll step on first himself for
机
the out.
にとソ
Good
ニー
pitch
の
right
本
there to
領
run
や
the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
ああ、そういや、前々から言ってた、プレステプラスのね
Into、the box now.
サブスク
Michael
サービス、
Conforto. Now this is on the ground here for
そろそろ
Profar
発
at
表ちゃう
second.
かとか言って
On
ますけど、
first, and there were two down.
今週中にあるんちゃうか言ってますね。
Now batting, the first baseman,
ほんまかどうか知らんですけど。
Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out towards left
Wow.
center. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was
G1
definitely
で
struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say
Ah,
that cold
man.
streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So here's Francisco Lindor
Wow.
now. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it 7-5 now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
To the plate
Wow.
now, J.D. Davis. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
To first.
よいしょ。
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Aaron Loop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher,
まあ
Austin
でも明
Nola.
日はあれですね。ケンタッキーの鶏の日ですね。帰りに買わんと。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Eric Hosmer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hmm. 抑えやっときますか。
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth as he drives a liner to right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just
明
the
日は
textbook
寿司
swing
屋
right there.
もりも
Good
り
weight
寿司屋
transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
That's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Jose Azocar. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's a good
明
pitch to lay
日の
off
現
right
場
there.
はね、
That
かな
cutter
りやばそう
inside,
ですわ。
and that is a real tough
汚れ
pitch
が
for
尋
hitters to
常じ
lay
ゃないっ
off
て
of.
言ってますか
And a
ら
lot
ね。
of times, if you do swing at that cutter
珍し
in, you're
く
going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
向こうさんが金額アップしてもいいとか言ってますから
1-1
ね。
home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
相当やばそうです。
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 9-5
何本
ball
割
game.
増しできるか
Hey,
で
that's
すよ
what
ね。
you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer. Warm it
今
up
ま
when
で
you
も
see a
ね、
3-run
よっ
lead,
ぽどやば
and
くて
then
も
your offense
金
gets
額
it
上げられ
to
へ
4,
ん
and
と
you
か
know
言っ
that
てまし
save
たけど、
situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that
珍しく
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe
向
situation.
こうさん
You
から言っ
sit
て
and
きま
watch
したか
8
ら。
innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in
っ
and
て
get
こ
me
と
a
は
3-out
相当
save.
やば
And
いってこと
all
で
of a
すよね。
sudden, you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 10, second baseman,
ゴリゴリガリガリ
digs in next.
削りま
It
くっ
was a
て
base hit last time up.
まあでもやばい現場ほんまにね、どんだけ汚してんねん
First
ってい
pitch
うぐ
on
ら
the
い
way.
汚しますからね。
Liner in there for a base hit.
風呂場の中でもね、なんか油が回ってるというか、
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his
タバコ
fourth
吸
knock
ってる
of
ん
the
かなんか
game,
わからん
but
すけど、
mixed in with one of those four was a
や
round
ったら
tripper,
油っ
not
ぽい
bad.
選手なん
Yeah,
か。
you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Jerry's familiar. Trots in from the
多
bullpen
分
here as he
もう
inherits a tough spot
火
with
星
2
ソ
on
ー
and 2
ダ
away.
フル稼働すると思いますけど、やばそうですね。人間シチューじゃないですか。
At the plate now, Trent Grisham. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats.
マンションはでもまだね、綺麗な方なんですけど、中がやばいらしいですからね。
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home.
3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He pulls this one high and deep to
これは
right
抜ける。
center field.
まあその
See
まま
ya
入った。
later. Over the wall, a home run.
これは強烈。
So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good
いや
hitting,
ー、打線
and
が
guys
好
getting
調
pitches
で
to
す
hit
な。
and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
Gosuke Kato will come on now as the pinch hitter.
加藤さんですな。
He's set. Here it comes. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Must be getting late in this one. The Seagulls are ready to feast here at Petco. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Gosuke Kato is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Ryan Weathers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. And a reminder, we'll have post-game highlights from the ball game downtown immediately after we say our goodbyes from Petco Park. And now, Tomas Nido. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Azarkar will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Dominic Smith will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average entering play at .301. 22 home runs and 51 runs batted in. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. San Diego get their 20th home win this year. Austin Adams gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Noah Syndergaard allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
ノーシット。16アンダー、12得点。まあ、勝って負けて勝ってで。まあでも、貯金が13やけど、ドジャースがやばすぎですね。11ゲームですからね。離れまくってるんですよね、これ。貯金が35ありますからね。独走状態ですな。やばいですね、これ。さすがに1位になるのは至難の技ですね、これ。よっしょ。さあ、終わりましょうか。かなり眠たいですね。よいしょ。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。そういうとこをチャンピオンリーグでやっつけて。ああ、確かにね。八百長やってたんちゃうの。 アストロズみたいにね。さあ、では。